And as we look at that devastation, of course, lots of questions as to how people are doing. Joining me now on the line from Panama City is resident Letisia Maloney. She rode out the storm in her home. Letisia, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
You're welcome.
I have to ask you, amid all of the warnings, why did you decide to stay, and did you regret that decision?
Well, we decided to stay because it was, truthfully, for most people in this area, we're between paydays. So a lot of people didn't have the money to get out of town. That's one big reason. I mean, you can't predict when a storm is going to hit, but that was one reason. The other reason, we were in a home that was a substantial home. If I was in a mobile home or if I was in low-lying area, I would have evacuated immediately as soon as they gave the warning.
Yeah. Well, I can't even imagine. What kind of damage did your home sustain?
Well, I rent, and my poor homeowner is the entire, from the inside of the house, you can actually see up through the sky, through the ceiling. We're supposed to get rain on Monday. If it rains in this house, it's going to turn around and just tear down the rest of the ceiling inside. The ceiling in my bedroom is now on the floor. When the storm was hitting, we could see just pouring rain out of the ceiling fans and out of the air conditioning vents. It was fairly dramatic. They did add an addition to this house later on. It's an older home, and that roof did stay well. That is the only room that actually has a substantial amount of dryness in it. And but now the carpeting is completely saturated. It's not livable.
Right. And now, of course, you're trying to recover. We understand that there's quite a bit of difficulty in that, not just in looking at the aftermath and trying to rebuild your home, but concerns with regards to insurance as well. And as you mentioned, access to money.
Access to money is the one thing. Bank telling me that they are trying to turn around and get everything situated, not to be concerned, that once everything is, if you're capable of using your account, you will be able to. Right. Since a lot of it's electronic, it doesn't stick right here. It's not, because the bank is closed, you're not going to get your money.
Right. One thing that I've noticed.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. One thing that I've noticed that you've been doing, and of course the community, despite all of this horrific devastation, there's been loss of life, the community is coming together. You yourself, despite all of this devastation to your home, you've been checking on your neighbors. You've been making sure people are okay. Yes, I have.
If I can get to them, if I can get down the road or am able to without emergency personnel telling me that I can't go that way, I went and I checked on a few people, made sure that they were okay, and then contacted their loved ones and made sure that they had that, peace of mind that they're okay.
Where do you go from here?
We're not completely out of it. We're not completely out of it, but we're okay.
Taking it one day at a time. And Letisia, I understand that your son is also in the reserves, and he's out there doing what he can to help others. Well,
his commander, who I thank God for someone with actually in the military sense. Most of the people in his unit are from here, and they went ahead and they released them so they could go ahead and get all their belongings out of their homes and get with their families and take care of their families, which is good because they have a lot of reservists from other states that are here. So those that were affected here, they cut them loose and they said, go take care of your families.
Well, you are a woman of great strength. I can hear it in your voice. Letisia Maloney, Panama City resident, I thank you so much for your time, and we wish you well.
Thank you so much. God bless everybody who's come and helped us.
God bless.